cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson, the gentleman, the
This bout is scheduled.
one of the hottest tickets around. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Oh, and he caught us with a stiff jab. These two were made for each other. Courage on display here is incredible. He just misses with that big right hand. And he just missed with that left jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter-punches are the best.
Nice counter. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The counter lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent.
Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long lead. Not many fights can do that.
Exchange here from both men. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven. Not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drums, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Neither man really defending themselves. Counter left hand there. This round is still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every...
There's the bell for round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
And he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Big left there, but misses. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought. That left counter was perfectly timed. Great counter right hand there. That counter shot lands. He misses with that jab. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominant.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Counter right. Big counter right hand again. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you take fire, play cool.
Punch, counter punch. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. One punch could change everything in this battle. Good left counter that lands. Good counter punching for both these athletes. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Nice counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And he misses with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. An eternity for... There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Good counter punching from both these fighters. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. You'd like to see more jabs. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. There's the bell for round 6. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. And a counter left. There's a right hand. No rest for the weary. So much for boxing. This is a fight. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Got out of the way of that right hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to... There's the bell to start round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round. And this with that jab. Got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed.
He's got to get out of there. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. It's all offense, all the time. Through the hook, didn't land. Which fighter will say no mas? He blocks the jab. punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Ten seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight. Your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to cut you off.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Halfway through the round and there's not a lot separating these two. This fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? What a punch. And these shots, even if they land, are going to do no damage. Better start respecting each other's punching power. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time in the scores.
Leaves a knockout without it.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy. Because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot. And that's when he gets you.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Both men step back for just a moment. Both trying for a knockout. Joe Louis in trouble. His foundation appears to be okay, but when you put those gloves that high, you know that you're in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. There's the bell to start round 10. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Exchange here from both men. Oh, and Patterson's dazed. And Patterson couldn't take any more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Nope, that hook won't score. Perfect punch. Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
This is a very important goal. Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
He misses with that jab. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to... Who thought we would have made it to 12? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. He just misses with that jab. They're both trying for a knockout. And Patterson couldn't take any more.
1, 2, 3, 4,
upward after another knockout win here.
That is going to be one of those what happened next shots. Where did it come from? How did he land? He didn't get knocked down. He got knocked out. I mean, out.